Okay, let's get started on module 1. So this is what you're going to do every week. You will have 1 or 2 modules assigned to you. So again, this is where our landing page kind of is. Our course information is going to be there, and this is module 1. Yours isn't open yet, but it will be on Sunday. So this is where this video is going to live, right here in the overview. This is everything you're going to be doing and expected to do in module 1 and everything you need to be able to do by the time we get to the exam. You will have an active chemistry assignment, and I'll put the time here about how long it'll take, and then you have a worksheet. Now, those are the 2 assignments I will be grading, but yes, of course, you need to learn the material first. So the first thing is the lecture. Now, what I have here is a module 1 guided notes packet. So the way that I do lecture is that you get a guided notes packet. I were you, I would print this off so that you can take notes along with me while going through the lecture. Right? This is the best way to do this course. I would also print, there's the periodic table, the same one you will be given when you get to exams, the charges sheet, which you won't need yet, and the exam 1 equation sheet. So again, the exact same one you're going to get for the exam. And as you're going through this, if you have questions, what I recommend doing is going to that discussion page and posting on that question and answer so that maybe I can help everybody. Okay, so the way that my videos work, they're all YouTube links. So you can play them at whatever speed works for you. I'm going to go through the lecture notes and we're going to work through problems. Sometimes I'll say, stop, you should try to do this one on your own before you continue playing. If you already know how to do some of these things, then like that's okay. You can kind of maybe skip through that a little. That's why I said preferred speed and or skim as needed. However, it's best for you to learn the material. Now, they don't match perfectly with the lecture notes because I've edited them over time. If it's not in your printed guided notes packet, then you don't need to know it. So for example, the beginning of this first lecture video, I think I talk about like an example of where chemistry is important in the world, like geology. That's not in your guided notes packet. It's not in the guided notes packet. You can skip it. That's fine. Or you can watch the whole thing. It's completely up to you. It's not like any of it is wrong. It's just I may have left it out because I've kind of shifted the things that we've been learning. So everything that you will need to know is in these videos. Hi, now, if you are somebody who would rather read the textbook instead of doing the notes, this is the link to the portion of the textbook that goes along with what we're doing. So you can go through the textbook, or maybe if you just need some other way of it explained to you, you can do that. If you miss parts of the lecture or you just need to see the filled in notes, you can look at the filled in notes. So again, this is the part that was left out. These are old. If you go through, you'll see this matches exactly what I said in the videos. Now, these are, like I said, really comprehensive, but a lot of the times this isn't going to make sense if you're just looking at it. Okay, so for example, let's see, state of matter, solid, definite shape and volume, liquid, fluid, no defined shape. Like that's probably going to make sense. But how this like distillation process works might not make sense. So you might want to watch the video on that. Okay. Also, you cannot print this. It is really mainly there so that if you need help or you want to take your notes, you can do that on your own. So don't print this, print the blank one. You won't learn it unless you do it the way that you are supposed to do it. Okay. I do not recommend using this in place of taking your own notes and watching the videos. So that's where all the information is. It'll be like this in every module. So then the next thing will be the active chemistry assignment. And this doesn't have a link to take you straight there. Just go to the link in the modules at the beginning. And I'm going to show you this assignment. So in my start here, right, this is our homework program. Click on active chemistry and it's going to log you in. It's going to look like this. Okay, you'll be like, oh, there's nothing here. Well, we don't do any in-class assignments because we're not in class together. Yours is homework. So I published the first one so you can see what it looks like. You go in and you're going to do a problem. You can hop around. You do not have to go in order. You get 3 attempts for every problem. And then you get 50% just for trying, and then 50% when you get it completely right. Now, if you've done 2 attempts and you're like, I still have no idea how to do this problem, that would be a good time to contact me or contact Hannah Springer, your tutor, and ask a question so that we can help you so you can get that last point. Now, if you, after the fact, figured out how to do it or you made a small mistake, just send me an email with your work. I am happy to change your score and fix it if you did know what you were doing. Okay, so that's completely fine. I'm happy to do that. So again, you can hop around and there's no late penalty. You just have to have it done before the first exam. Okay. I highly recommend, like I said, staying on point with the due dates. Otherwise, if you fall behind, it's going to be a lot of material you have to make up very quickly. You won't have any quizzes here, but there will be practice eventually. I will put one like large practice thing in here for each exam so that you can prepare for the exam if you want, completely optional. So really you only have to worry about the homework. All right, so you'll have one of these for each module. And then for most modules, you will also have a worksheet. So I'm going to go back to module 1 here. We were right there. The next thing is the worksheet. So you can do this multiple different ways. You could print off the worksheet and do your work on paper. You don't have to print it. If you don't have a printer, you can do your work on a separate sheet of paper as long as it is numbered. Or you can download the worksheet as a PDF if you have a touchscreen computer and want to use a pen or something. But these are all the questions. So you're going to print it or download it. You're going to answer all of your questions. You are going to show your work on the ones that require work, right? Like this one doesn't require work. But these ones do require work. If you don't show work, then I don't know that you know how to do it, okay? So you're gonna work through these and then you're gonna upload either pictures or preferably a PDF of your work so that it's only one file. Otherwise I have to download all of the files. So PDF is preferable. And then I can grade it. Now you might have noticed in the syllabus, these are for participation points. That means you tried, okay? As long as you tried and you showed your work, you will get your credit for the worksheet. If you just put the answer with no work, I won't give you credit for that one. Or if you just put you left it blank, you won't get credit for that one. And I do check them. If you were really stuck on something, what I would do is ask a question in the comment section. If you ask a question and I'll respond to it, that means that I know that you tried and you will get credit. So if you have no idea how to do a problem, ask a question. Okay, and I will give you credit and I'll help you in that case. All right, so make sure you're working through those worksheets and then I will either send you or I'll post the key for the worksheet. I haven't decided how I want to do it yet so that you can check your answers and your work. Okay. And then there's extra practice and videos. So this is in almost all of the modules. I think I've found videos over the years and practice links. So like if you just need to practice significant figures, those are here for you, completely optional, just a little bit extra in case you need it. So that's what each of your modules are going to look like. Not all of them have a worksheet. Some of them are just lecture and active chemistry materials. And then eventually you'll get to the exam 1 overview and I will do a different video then. So good luck.